What is going on, guys and gals, ladies and laddies? Welcome back to more Atelier Shallie. In the last one, we did a bunch of stuff, and now we are basically at the point where we can go to the next story. I don't want to roam around and do random stuff too much because I'll run out of motivation. So we go back home and we start the next chapter. Top class, the town favorite. And we beat up a bunch of rabbits. Cool. Well, let's see what's going on now.
What's with all the fussing? Hey, it's Shallie! You came to see too?
What?
Master, what's this about?
A sand dragon appeared near the city again.
Oh.
What? So sand dragons really are violent?
No, that's what's strange. Sand dragons are normally calm and quiet. Could the ship that crashed into the harbor have something to do with it?
Ship?
Possibly.
Oh, hey! Hey, wait! Shallie! Hey! Shallie?
What? Another one?
Do you know her, miss?
Yes, her name is Shallot. We share a nickname.
Interesting, young lady.
So much activity is going on. Yeah, a sand dragon is nearby. Sounds like it. Is your ship all right? Yes, it is. And thanks to the materials you brought, the
Nice.
repairs are going well.
Awesome.
Oh, good.
At least that's going on. That's working out for us.
But I've been hearing whispers that our ship is the reason why the sand dragon is acting this way.
Point of order, the sand dragon was acting crazy before you guys got here and kind of attacked your ship, not the other way around.
What? There's no way. Do you trust us? Of course.
That sentence alone makes me less trusting of people.
Thank you so much.
Just like when people say, "Ah, no, you can trust me." It's like, no, absolutely not. I refuse to trust somebody who tells me I
So
can
you
trust
recommend
them.
we do nothing?
We don't have a choice.
No?
We don't even know the cause behind the dragon appearing. It doesn't matter if
True.
it was spotted nearby. It hasn't done anything yet.
Well, I have reports of several ships out at sea that have already been sunk by it.
None of the reports confirm the sand dragon is the cause, though. Without evidence, it's just a rumor.
Damn.
Research shows us that the dragon usually sleeps in the sand.
And
Yes.
Even if we can't prove that it's caused damage, seeing its activity is more than enough. Coming up with some countermeasures wouldn't be out of place.
Yeah.
I'm glad you understand, Soul.
You should always be ready for the
absolutely
worst.
not. Countermeasures would only cause people to panic.
Or make them feel safer.
And the last thing we want is a population of insecure people. Why don't you understand?
Because if we waited for something to happen, then it would be too late to do anything.
True. You gotta weigh the pros and cons against each
This
other.
is the Union's view. The Sand Dragon has already done damage to the town. We should get a team together to take it down.
That sounds more forceful than necessary. But if it means a clear sea near Stellard, it might be for the best.
Idiots! And what would you do if your useless provocations made it actually attack the city?
That's why we plan on killing it before that happens.
Look, listen to me.
Yes?
None of the city's ships can confirm the sand dragon caused any harm. But there is a ship that has already been harmed.
What ship?
The Outsiders' ship, actually.
Yeah.
They were attacked by the dragon before they fled into our harbor.
What are you saying?
The rumors of a rogue sand dragon started right about the time they arrived in the harbor. By which
Yeah, but
I
the
mean,
dragon attacked them.
the ship may definitely have something to do with the dragon's activity.
Doubt.
This sounds like it could use an investigation, but I can't deny the possibility.
What are you gonna do if there's a connection?
Run him out of
I
town.
really don't want to see any more harm done to this city. I'm not opposed to the idea of a hunting team, but if they failed, a significant amount of its already low fighting capacity would be depleted. If fighting the sand dragon is our only option, we should send that ship to the front line to ensure our success.
You want to use them as bait?
Think of it however
Yeah, that's
you
messed
like.
up.
But that is the condition of my cooperation. The people going out there all have families here. I only have the greatest respect for those leaving their families behind to brave the Dusk Sea. That's why they need some reassurance to go out to face the unknown. Sacrificing the people of the city to protect it wouldn't solve anything.
You sure about that?
What's your plan?
What do you think is the right thing to do?
There's no correct answer. Right depends on what your personal views are and where you stand.
You're a cold one.
Yeah, you gotta think logically.
Though, you're not completely wrong about that. I want Stellar to be a town where everyone can live in peace. That was the decision that was made.
That's what the Union's fighting for. Chapter 5, Awakened Dusk Dragon. Okay. Seem to be going through this one really quickly.
Mom! Did you hear? They're forming a hunting party.
Yes, they are.
for the dragon. It's quite scary.
No kidding. How do you even kill a dragon?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hitting it definitely won't do enough.
Yeah, it seems impossible.
Go inside and destroy the heart.
What would you do if I said I wanted to help?
What?
Just thinking. I don't know if it's okay to keep relying on others to protect the town. But as it is, I'd probably just end up in the way.
Do you want to go, Shallie?
I don't know. But I don't want to do nothing either.
You can at least help people around the town.
Shallie's working really hard on her own because she wants to save her village. I can't just keep running away either.
I see. I don't want you to do anything dangerous, Shallie. Your feelings are the most important thing. If you make a decision, I won't stop you.
Mom,
You should talk to as many people as you can and think about it thoroughly before you decide. About what you want to do and who you want to be. Don't have any regrets.
okay.
No regrets.
Thanks, Mom.
Alright. So what's the, Ask the opinion of an influential person, ask the opinion of a governing person. Alright, well let's just go to all the different places. Yurie?
You want to know about the sand dragon? I'll
Yes.
definitely be on that hunting team, of course. That dragon has been acting up lately.
Why is it acting so weird?
I don't know.
Great
But I
question.
want to protect this town. For Mirka. Somewhere where she feels happy.
Okay, good to know. We're gonna go to Mirka.
Sand dragon. You could make strong weapons and armor with alchemy, but I doubt it would be enough. Raoul, my sister, everyone's being reckless. It isn't a decision to be taken lightly.
You're level-headed as usual.
Yeah.
I know my limits, and the stuff I learned in Central isn't of much use. This might be none of my business, but Stellard is finally trying to unite. I want to help them with that at least.
There you
Even
go.
Gerard came here to buy weapons and armor.
Wait, Perian did? I wouldn't have expected that. I never thought I'd hear something like that from you, Mirka. Not bad.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, everybody's trying to help. Let's see what's going on at Perry End.
You want to know what I think about the operation to slay the dragon? I see. In my opinion, it should be left alone. Investigations tell us that the dragon is quite docile when left alone. Provoking it by attempting to fight it will only make things worse. But the people over at the Union seem blindly intent on killing it. In that case, the ship that initially provoked the dragon should be sent out as well.
Are you trying to blame this on Shallie's ship? There's no proof!
The initial cause doesn't matter now. But if it came down to a battle, nobody would escape unhurt.
No, that's incorrect. The initial cause is something that you need to worry about, because right now you're suggesting sacrificing a ship of people to protect your town, thinking them to be the cause
And
of the
if
problem.
people from Stellard were injured in the fighting, who do you think they would get angry at?
You.
Shallie? Because they're outsiders?
That would make sense, actually.
I believe that's correct, yes. That ship has plenty of fighting capabilities, but I wonder how people would view it if it were to hang back. But if it were used to fight for Stellard, what would people think? Therefore, it's my decision to include that ship in the battle. I don't care if you think I'm cold-hearted. It's for the good of the city.
You're always saying it's for the good of the city, but I don't
The
know if
chairman
I
has
can
no
really
higher
believe
priority than the town. He wants to minimize threats that appear, just like the Union. Though, to tell the truth, the whole Sand Dragon incident is beyond expectations. There is an unknown cause somewhere. At least that's what the chairman thinks. The decision to include that ship in the subjugation team was a difficult one for him. I ask for your consideration as well.
All right, Linka, we'll give it some thought just because you're the one asking. Got anything? No. All right, over to the Union.
You want to hear about the plan to kill the Sand Dragon?
Yes.
That Sand Dragon is definitely not happy. At this rate, no one will be able to fall asleep again.
Observations have shown
Less
us the
permanent.
Sand Dragon being sighted numerous times, necessitating countermeasures.
Yeah, but who's going to join the hunting team? It's so dangerous.
The decision to use the outsider's ship is a good choice. It's mobile and sturdy. I repaired it myself with the materials I gathered, so I should know.
You want Shallie to be your shield? Raoul,
I wasn't that excited about it, if that makes any difference. I feel bad having to borrow
yeah.
their ship. They need to help their own village, after all.
But they're also here
The
to
people are just too worried about that
learn and
dragon.
help.
It needs to be dealt with. They believe the flow of goods will stop, and some have started buying up food and other supplies. If this keeps up, the lower class is going to have food issues.
no way. But still,
It would be nice if there were a better solution.
We've already been trying, Eska. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I guess I should have expected that from you, Soul.
Anyway,
Yeah.
that's what's going
Soul's
on.
all about it.
Everyone just needs to think positive and keep their spirits up.
This area should be Protector God. Sand Dragon!
really? Why is it doing this?
Dusk. Probably. Dusk sea spreads. Keep spreading. Water dries up. All must be retaliation. Still exciting for me.
Edge of town.
Shallie!
Hey, Shallie.
Shallie!
What a coincidence. Meeting in a place like this.
You're literally right next
It
to her
is.
ship.
But things are getting quite serious around here.
Yeah, you're right.
Also, thanks to you, the ship is all fixed up. Thank you so much.
Nice.
No problem.
Raoul was saying how our ship is able to fight. He was asking us to fight for the sake of Stellard.
Shallie, if you don't want to do it, you should say something.
What are you going to do?
I want to protect the town, even though I might not be of much use. There must be something I can do.
This city seems
Yeah.
really important to you.
What's her home?
Yeah, well, my mom, Mirka, Al, Yurie. So many people I really care about are here. That includes you and me. I've lived here for so long. I mean, sure, I don't like how there's always trash around no matter how much I pick up. But I still love it here.
It's a good place.
And I don't want a sand dragon to destroy that.
I see. I talk to a lot of people. Everyone is working hard in their own way. They work for the sake of the city, their families. They're serious about protecting the things important to them.
Shallie,
Yep.
I love the village I grew up in, just like you love this city.
Yeah.
That's how I can
Care for the
understand how
people.
important Stellard is to you. And the people of this city, even as an outsider, the people here have shown me so much kindness. I won't forget that. I want to thank them more, but I don't know if I even could. And that's why I've decided.
Yeah.
decided?
Please, let me fight by your side.
Shallie, Raoul and the others mean to use you as a shield. So,
Do it then.
I know.
what?
Still, I will fight for this city as a representative of Lugion Village. I love this city too.
Nice.
No regrets?
She's got conviction. She's good people. That Shalistera.
Ah, jeez.
We have quite the number of guests.
I'm sorry, Cortez, but this is where my decision stands.
I'm so sorry. Please let us borrow the ship. And Shallie.
You didn't get talked into it by Shal, did you?
No, I just want to do whatever I can.
That's good. I'll help.
I won't let anything happen to you, Mirka.
Kyrie, stop.
We make campfire. Exciting adventure. Start now. Oh, home, you never change. This is gonna be a serious fight.
Though we do have Sol and Eska, there should be a fairly good chance at winning.
You might be right.
Yeah, we have a lot of capable, strong people. Now we just need the spirit to win it.
If that's your decision, then I will do everything I can to protect you. No questions asked.
Cortez.
And this ship won't go down easily. Even a sand dragon is a breeze.
Not bad, Grandpa.
Shal, you really shouldn't be laughing.
Yes. It's time to show off what you've learned in training.
Yep. We got this.
I'm worried.
Shallie, if we win this, do you think Stellard will accept us?
Of course. You're already our friend, Shallie.
Aw, thank you.
How sweet.
All right then, Shallie, let's go.
Okay.
Oh, right. 2 Shallies.
Right. 2 of them. Shalistera, Cortez, Yurie joined the party. Expanded assists? Okay, yeah, during bursts, you can continuously use assist attacks. The damage of assists increases as they are chained, and the third hit is a special attack of variable strike. Each character has their own assist gauge. Keep their gauges in mind when performing assists. Okay, after joining forces with Shalistera, you can now use the ship. Perform synthesis in the Atelier inside the ship instead of at home. But what if I want to use the home one? Let's look at the party. Okay. Let's look at a couple of things. We have Shalistera. Sea-Clan charm. Weird. And she uses twin daggers. Give her the shirt as well. We're also going to switch formation. We're switching you two. Participate in the hunting team. Teteo's here. Oh, we can also save here. Okay, cool. Here's a good question. Oh, wrong button. We don't get any additional search equipment just because we have Shallie in the party. Can I do a Mirka shop real quick?
Welk, tell me.
Not disassemble.
What?
Imbue. So we can make a resonance chime.
What materials do you want me to use?
Let's use dry wood chips.
This
Let's
okay?
add red.
Okay, I'll get started.
Okay, we're gonna add attribute plus.
This should work.
Early edition.
I'll raise the attribute value of the material. I'll draw out some properties.
Ingot.
This.
Oh, we have a wood upgrade. See, we don't have anything that we can
This
use
is just
to get
impossible
more
right now.
wood.
This is just impossible right now.
Okay, let's not put that in.
I'll draw power
This
from the
in.
material. This okay? I'll finish this
That
now.
should be
It's
fine.
done. Which properties do you want to keep? This look
All of
okay?
them.
Now it's finished.
So that's her resonance chime. We could make a stylish broom if we had extra. We don't need that. Sword manipulation. Iron ingots is what we're missing on a lot of these. Iron ingots, palma wood. Yeah, we need iron ingots. Okay. Let's go to the house. Ship workshop. Fine.
Now,
Apparently we're not allowed
what
to use
should
the other
I
one anymore.
synthesize?
Weird, but alright. Alchemy items.
What materials should I choose?
We need some of these.
Is this really okay? Alright, time to start.
Add material. Damn, I wish I had a 2.
Is this really
A
okay?
2 dot
Alright,
for
time to
wind.
start.
I'll have to leave it at that. Plant.
Let's try raising the effect strength. This looks like it'll work.
And
Is alright.
add property.
What property is alright? Level up.
Palma boards.
What
I did
materials
need
should I
more
choose?
palma boards. You know what? Let's make. I need
What
more
materials should
palma
I
boards.
choose? Is this alright? Time to start.
What if I do
Is
oil
this alright?
instead?
Time to start. Using a
Attribute
useful skill.
increase And
Using a
early
use is
edition.
alright. Alright. What is it? Alright. That about does it.
There we go. Now we have a little bit more. We do need to make.
What
ingots.
materials should I choose?
Attack defense. Vitality absorb. We want something with green. Okay, we'll have to
Is
use this
this
one.
real? Alright, time to start.
Okay, we're going with number
Alright,
count.
let's go.
Plant, clay, and water won't do anything for those ones.
I think it's going really well right now.
Do 2. Do
Using a useful
property
skill.
up.
Is alright.
That'll be fine.
Alright. What properties should I? Is this okay?
No, we want
Is this okay? Alright.
vitality
That about
absorb.
does it.
So that's 4 ingots.
What materials should
Let's
I choose?
also make some of this. We'll use one of those. We'll do some blue clay. And we'll do
Is this
the
real?
dark
Alright,
soot.
time to start. I'll do
Tier
this.
2.
Alright.
Tier 3.
Let's draw power out from the material.
Clay.
Using a useful skill.
increase. Plant. None of these count as plants. Oh, and I don't have any of like the count increase because I don't have any blues. Return to material selection. I need green material.
Is this really? Alright,
There we
time
go.
to start. Using a useful skill.
To you. Order
Using a
2,
useful skill. Let's
order
do
3.
this next.
We don't have any clay, we don't have any plants, we don't have any water. Property
Using
up,
a useful skill. Using a useful skill.
and
Let's try to Is alright.
That was good.
Alright! What properties should I keep?
Polynicate, skill power, and
Is this
MP
alright?
boost.
That about does it. What materials should I choose?
And then we need palma wood. Let's put in one of each of those. Let's put in... Let's put in the old broom. Let's
Is
put
this
in
really?
this.
Alright, time to start.
Now, we need to go here. We need to
Alright,
go cost
let's
down.
go.
We need to go
Using a
double
useful
count.
skill.
And then we need
This
Order
looks like it'll work.
3 over here. And attribute up.
All
Like
right.
early edition.
Let's drop
Would
power
attribute
out.
up?
Let's
Attribute
increase
up
the
doesn't
attribute.
work.
Is this all right? All right.
There
What
we go.
property is this? All right.
got Palmer
That about
wood.
does it.
Okay. So let's go back to Mirica's.
Well, what
We're here to make better
what
weapons.
materials do you want me to use?
The good broom, the palma wood, the moth. So we can do water earth with the verdant ton. Air almost has enough. Ooh, if I do that, if I do the umbrella tree. I think umbrella tree might be the best
This okay?
item
Okay,
to use
I'll
for
get
it.
started.
We're gonna do order 2
I'll raise the attribute value of the material.
and order 3.
I'll raise the attribute value of the material.
That takes up 3 spaces. Increases effect power is not what I want. I can't get it any higher, which is unfortunate.
Let's get started.
Let me go back here. What if I do cactus
This
palm?
okay? Okay, I'll get started. What
Doesn't help
materials do you
enough.
want me to use?
That gives earth. This gives that. That and water. Would be nice to get something that also had fire element in it. But I don't think we're getting any of that.
This okay?
So let's just
Okay,
go with the
I'll
umbrella.
get started. What could possibly happen? I'll draw power from
We
the
do
material.
our imbuing. And then we do
I'll use a helpful skill.
property
This
and
should
fine
work.
strike.
I'll finish this now. It's done. Which properties do you want to keep?
We want attack enhance. We want defense.
This
We
look
want
now
attack
it's
power.
finished.
We're gonna get
What
sword
materials do you
manipulator.
want me to use?
Use our current one. Let's use that. This will add red and I don't have anything with double other than this double foot component. I need something with water. I don't have anything that has water built into it, so let's use that. Let's get one wind. I could make a supplement for it.
This okay?
I think for right
Okay,
now we'll just
I'll
do
get
this.
started.
Attribute up
How's this?
for red.
I'll use a
Skill
helpful
frame
skill. I'll
and
use a
early
helpful
edition.
skill.
And then we do property
Going
level.
pretty well. How's
and
this?
fine
I'll finish this now. It's done. Which properties do you want to keep?
We want... I really want Vitality Absorb. poison. Is vitality, is it 10% of damage dealt through attacks absorbed to recover health? Let's not do that, but let's do attack and defense enhance, and then
This look, now it's finished.
Perfect. Another little thing.
Is this the weapon that... Yep. It's a weapon for your master, Shal. I made it as told, but...
Yeah, this is pretty well made.
Master Wilbell, I feel
Yeah.
a little uneasy. I've never made something like this before.
It's perfect. It should work just fine to draw out my power.
Are you really okay without your broom? You gave it to me as a commemoration and all.
If you feel that way about the
Should be
broom,
fine.
give it back. I regret
Can't.
asking. I'm kidding. The broom is just for appearance. I'm using a different catalyst to draw out my power now.
Oh, so that's how it works. I'm a little disappointed now.
I see.
I assumed as much from Shallie. But you didn't know either, Miruka?
Hey, Master, what's that supposed to mean?
Exactly what she said.
She's like, I figured you wouldn't get it, but I figured the other girl would absolutely understand what was going on. We also need... Okay, we need more abrasives, but I can
What
make
materials do you want me to use?
this, the armored pile. Let's get her these stats. Well, actually, she's already going to get those stats from that. This, and do I have anything in here that gives high water? It'll be enough water to upgrade.
This okay? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll get started.
Attribute boost.
I'll raise the attribute value of the material.
Skill frame.
What next?
Brings it up to 38, but that's not gonna help at all.
I'll
Order
draw power
2,
from the material. I'll draw
order
power
3,
from the material.
and
What
then
could
early
possibly
edition.
happen? I'll finish this now.
That's all I
It's
got.
done. Which properties do you
Armored
want to keep?
bunker. We're doing attack, defense, cause poison,
This
skill
look,
power.
now it's finished.
We
What
might as well get
materials
the
do you want me
demon
to
or
use?
longsword made as well. Ores. Give it a tooth. Yeah, tooth has fine. And
This
then
okay?
green.
Okay. I'll get started.
Okay. Increase
This
property
looks
level.
good.
And then we need to increase
This is important.
this. And we can't get any more. Let's do properties already in there. Let's boost
This
the
should do.
ingot.
I'll
Give it
draw out
fine
some
strikes.
properties. I'll use a helpful skill. I'll finish
There we
this
go.
now. It's done. Which properties do you want to keep?
Vitality, skill powers.
This look, now it's finished.
That way he's got the couple little extras. Gold embroidered. Crazy. Anyways, we're going back to the house. Okay, so never mind. They're making me use Shallie's place now. But we'll go ahead and save. We made a little bit of preparation. And next we're going to have to see what's going on hunting party-wise. But I'll see you guys then. Take care. Bye-bye.